Hello, Aries. My name is Agatha, and this is the oracle reading for the month of September 2019. It's a very general reading. If you like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. I'm going to use for you the Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards. Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards. It's a deck I haven't been using a while, so I've already laid down the cards. It's a 4-card spread in which there's a theme, and then how will this theme play out for you throughout the month of September 2019, Aries. And then you have, as a theme, you have conflict. I have to apologize for the quality of my camera. I'm sorry. So this cannot be seen properly, but it's a woman, and she's fighting the fire of the dragon. So this is a very interesting type of deck. It has like a fantasy type of story, but it can be applied in our ordinary life, Aries. So the theme for you in September 2019, Aries, is that is conflict, okay, and you're fighting something. Now, this could be inner conflict or outside conflict, okay, or it could be both at once, actually. So this woman is fighting the fire of the dragon. So you might be, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, okay. This applies to everyone. You're fighting something. There's conflicts. The theme for September, it's conflicts, it's arguments, it's quarrels, and because this is red, the color here is very red, even though you can see it. So this might actually be you having to deal with a very hot-tempered type of person. You know, could be a woman, yes. Could be a woman, but not necessarily. But this is the type of person that just strikes. I'm thinking narcissistic type of person, you know, that's like determined to put you down. I'm thinking more connected with personal relationships, romantic relationships, but it could be in your workplace. It could be a husband, wife. It could be someone in your family. This is just the type of person that has tremendous anger, like tremendous anger. And you might be the one fighting all the fire from this dragon. The person whom you're fighting is a dragon, almost. So the thing that I'm thinking is that for many Aries lately, for the last few years, you've been in a relationship that it's not easy. And you're trying to get out of that relationship. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You're trying to get out desperately of that situation, of that relationship. You might have found out that you've married someone who's a narcissistic type of person, someone who has like deep-seated anger issues, and it's really difficult to disconnect yourself from this person, Aries. Okay, you might even you might be right now separated, but it's difficult to just take divorce from her or from him. It's really difficult, and you have to deal with this person. This person is not easy, especially when he or she is mad. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's like literally fighting a dragon. What happens when you fight the dragon? You get burned, right? And you're really sad. You're feeling defeated, because there's other cards that tell me that. Because you don't know how to handle this. You don't know how to deal with this. This is a theme for September. I would say that maybe every time that you make a step forward for your own liberation, okay, for the divorce, for instance, this person just strikes back, like with a vengeance, with fire, with extreme violence. When I say violence, I mean mostly verbal violence, okay? I'm thinking that maybe a lot of people who are watching this video in particular might be men, and you might be dealing with a very difficult woman, okay? Ex-lover, I'm thinking ex-wife, not ex, still not ex, like trying to make this person an ex, and it's difficult to divorce her, for instance. But of course, like I said, could be a family member, could also be a boss. and it could be a man or a woman. Now, this conflict and is expressed the way it makes you feel. The first card is Whispering Hall. Whispering Hall is like a man. You look at this poor man. Look at this poor man. He's sitting down, and he's defeated. He's completely defeated. So you feel defeated. You feel defeated because these are never-ending quarrels. You have to deal with this person, okay? And this person makes you feel awful, makes you feel defeated, makes you self-doubt. This could also be gaslighting, you know, when the person says one thing and then says another thing and then says this thing and just then calls you a liar, okay? Makes you doubt your own sanity. It could be that type of thing as well. Again, it could be in the professional realm. However, if this is not a person in your life, Aries, this is inner doubts. And this conflict is you fighting yourself. And you fighting your own fears, you fighting your own monsters and dragons. You have extreme fear. You want something. You want to go after something. You want to have, I don't know, maybe your own business. You have your own dream, but there's so many doubts inside of you. And there's this big conflict inside of you, and you don't know exactly how to go about it, okay? To go and seek that which you want. Then this self-doubt leads to the card Lady Winter. So this leads to patience. I'm thinking that if this is a person with whom you've been having conflict, you are really used to it, and you understand that the only way to deal with this is through lots and lots of patience, withdrawal, solitude, isolation, and freezing your heart, if that makes any type of sense. Trying to detach yourself from this situation emotionally, Aries. It's like you're freezing your heart, almost literally, in order to deal with this situation, in order to deal with this very difficult person. How do you fight with fire? You fight fire with ice. That's almost like ice. You just don't respond. You don't engage. You don't emotionally attach yourself to this situation. You use patience. Okay? That's how you're dealing with it. Another thing that makes me think of this. Also this, if this is a timing card, this is September, okay? Lady Winter, I would say that maybe you're waiting, you're using patience in order to deal with this situation, with this very difficult person in the winter months. December, January, February in the northern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere, I don't know the winter months, I'm sorry. So just whatever winter it is for you, it doesn't matter if you're like up on the north, down on the south, whenever the winter is for you, you're taking your time to deal with the situation in the winter months. To, I don't know, maybe disconnect with this person permanently in the winter months, divorcing, finding another job, moving to another place. This could even be a very difficult roommate, okay? So you're like taking your time, you're using your head, by the way, and you are emotionally detaching from this, okay? And you understand that the only way to deal with this is just not engaging and just being quiet. Another thing that makes me think of the Whispering Hall, because the whispering, this person might be spreading rumors about you, might be spreading lies about you. Could be even a former spouse. I'm not thinking former. It could be former, but you know the type of person. If this is a former spouse, you might be having problems with, for instance, if you have kids with this person. I'm really sorry if that's the case, because this person is going to be in your life forever. This person is spreading lies about you and the kids in order to prevent you from seeing the kids. If it's not that, it could be, you know, a boss who's really bad, doesn't want you to leave, or just really wants to destroy you, and again spreading lies about you, and you understand that you need to be quiet, you need not to engage. And then finally, this after patience, and I'm thinking that this reading goes beyond September. I'm thinking this reading could be for those who live on the northern hemisphere up to February. Okay, so after a few months of being quiet, waiting, and just engaging, solving this in a different type of way, then the result is knighthood. The result is honor, getting, it's an award, honor, recognition for the way you handle this, approval from other people, okay, approval from the ones who surround you, some sort of people hold you in high esteem for the way you behaved, okay, for the way you handled this situation. Could be work situation, could be ex-spouse situation, could be ex-lover situation. People just really admire you for the way you've behaved. So it doesn't matter if this person is spreading lies about you. It doesn't matter, okay, because at the end you'll be recognized for the way you've handled this, okay, and you will be held in high esteem by others, okay. So keeping quiet and kind of thinking about it and just planning, especially during the winter months, it's something that's probably necessary, and it will lead to a very good outcome, okay. So yeah, you've been around the block with this person. You know how this person behaves. You know the only way to handle him or her is to withdraw yourself emotionally, okay. Now, if this is an inner conflict, if this has nothing to do with a person, it's an inner conflict, you want to do something, but you're filled with self-doubts, I would say that the way for you to handle these doubts is to go inside deep in yourself, to plan something out for the next 3 months, or up to the winter months. Planning this out, whatever it is, and then after that you'll receive the awards, the recognition, the promotion. It's just to handle this again, looking at things from a detached point of view, even preparing things from the detached point of view, and not allowing yourself to be drowned by your doubts, okay. So that's it, Aries. This is the reading that I have for you for the month of September, and I'm thinking beyond September 2019. This is a very general reading. If you'd like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.